right. I think it's recording. Here we go. Here we go. Ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. Yeah, baby. Here we go in the studio. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. Sword Fire X5 in the studio. Boom. March 10th, 2022. Yeah, baby. Yelling in the mic tonight. Got the volume turned down just a little bit, but that's okay. Gonna make some adjustments here, get settled in. Man, it feels good to yell into the mic sometimes. Hope everybody's having a great week. I'll tell you what, mine's going pretty good. Not bad. I was out with the pup earlier. We were hiking up in the Scottish Highlands here in Edinburgh. And, I couldn't help but notice more chemtrails in the sky, and it got me thinking, man. I'm like, dude, I need to start doing videos about this. I made some posts about it the other day, and, some pictures, man, they were hammering our skies with the chemtrails. But I thought, man, I should do a video about it a little bit, maybe expose it a little bit, because I think that's important, man. I really do. I think it's important because, first of all, I truly believe, dude, that, they are poisoning us. They've been doing it a long time. They do it through our food. They do it through our water. They do it through our skies and our air we breathe. Dude, and also, man, it doesn't take a genius to look up and see what's going on, okay? This is not a conspiracy anymore, friends. It's not a joke. It's not funny, okay? This is real life shit going on, dude. And, they want to call it cloud seeding. They want to say that it's perfectly fine and that it's helping us. And let's see here, friends. They lie about everything. And when I say they, don't pretend like you don't know who they is. Everybody knows who they is. Okay? It's the people at the top of the pyramid. It's the people that you don't know their names because they're hidden. They're the global cabal. Okay? Let's make no mistake in pretending that we don't know who they are. It's us versus them. Humanity versus the ultra elite. Okay? We can go into banking, the banking structure, and the elitists there. We're not going to do all that tonight. I'm here to talk about chemtrails, and I'm here to bring some transparency to this channel and kind of who I am and what I believe, man. Because I think it's super important that we stand up for what we believe in. What do you believe in? I believe in freedom. I believe in letting people live their lives unbothered. And I also believe in this planet that we're meant to be here, and we're not meant to be poisoned by a power structure at the top who shapes humanity at their will. That's not what I'm about, dude. And a couple things I want to talk about. I'm not going to be able to cover everything with chemtrails. But there is an article I want to go through. I have a couple pictures from tonight. I'm going to start off with those. I was out, quick backstory, to kind of catch you up on some story stuff here. Was starting yesterday, I was on my way home, and there was low clouds in the sky. I don't know if you guys remember or not. The clouds are really low, and they've been spraying the skies all week. Well, the sun was coming through the clouds, and there was this haze. You could just see it everywhere, dude. Freaking like a haze. And my heart is just kind of sinking like, man, this shit that we're breathing is everywhere. You cannot escape it. And so I was thinking like, man, I could see the sun come through my window at home. I could see the dust particles in the sky. Light exposes the darkness. It exposes things. And what's the difference between the light coming through my window in my living room and seeing all the dust and the light coming through the clouds and exposing all the shit in the air, right? There isn't any. And so today I'm out on my walk with my dog, and we're up in the Scottish Highlands. I'm above, the majority of the village. And I'm looking around. I'm looking at the moon because I want to go out and get some good moon shots, some moon pictures. And there's like this haze kind of coming in, and there's clouds or planes flying around, spraying chemicals and shit. And there's this one headed from west to east I was keeping an eye on, and it had a chemtrail coming out the back. And then it just went from white to black. And I tried to get a picture of it. I'll show it to you here. Not that one. That's the second picture on the follow-up story here. Here it is right here. So I tried to get a picture of it. It's kind of hard to see because it was a little bright out. But it turned white to black right here. Okay? And you could see it so much better in person. But I'm just like, man, why is that? You know? It just blows my mind that, we can watch this happen to us all day long and then just pretend that it doesn't happen, you know? And so we got this haze and shit we're breathing in. It's all this aluminum stuff, and there's been multiple studies done. But we got this haze that we're constantly breathing in. It's making us lethargic. It's contributing to diseases. I have an article done by a neuroscientist that I'm going to pull up here in a second. But when we go to leave, okay, from our little moon adventure, I'm looking out over the village, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I'm looking out over the village, and all I see, dude, is straight up freaking smog, dude. You can see it right here. It's all over. It's all over the freaking town. It's in everything. We're breathing all this shit in. And I'm like, dude, I need to do a show about this tonight. I need to show some pictures. I need to expose what's going on. And that's okay to do. You know, you are allowed to ask questions. All right? Who gave the government permission to spray a bunch of people with chemicals, call cloud seeding, and say they're protecting the earth when they're not? I'm going to go over to scene 3. No, I'm going to go back to the main, and I'm going to drop my screen. And I'm going to read this article. I'm going to kind of go through it a little bit here and there. But this is from 2013, okay? Nano-sized aluminum being sprayed in the atmosphere causing degenerative diseases, says neurosurgeon. According to neurosurgeon Russell L. Blaylock, the nano-sized aluminum particles found in chemtrails are contributing heavily to degenerative disease today. Making sure my screen's pulled down here so you can kind of see what's going on. As the reality of geoengineering takes hold, and as the consequences mount, it's never too late to stop the madness and work together for real grassroots environmental conservation. As these geoengineering experiments utilize military jumbo jets to unleash massive amounts of nano-sized aluminum, strontium, and barium particles into the atmosphere, many may wonder if the global warming debate is just political distraction to gain public acceptance for the geoengineering tactics. Many people are beginning to feel that these chemtrails are secretly employed to control and depopulate. After all, millions of unknowing people have become victims to these mass sprays as they become like fish in a bowl. Check your skies for chemtrails. It goes on to say here, where was the part I was reading earlier? Oh, the aluminum particles also enter the body through the respiratory system, where they have been shown to cause tremendous inflammation in the lungs, further aggravating conditions like asthma and Due to their small size, the aluminum particles can even enter the gastrointestinal tract and can disperse into many other organs and tissues in the body, including spinal cord. You should check this article out. It's really hard for me to read right now, as far away as the laptop is. But geoengineeringwatch.org, man, it's crazy, dude. Come on, let's get real here and say something. There should be a global outcry, man. There should be answers to the questions that people have. Because, there is a war on for our minds. There's a war on for our liberty, dude. And we got to stand up, man. We got to say something. Right now the distraction is the gas prices, okay? The gas prices are going through the roof, man. This is a whole nother discussion, honestly. But, what did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen when the CARES Act got passed and all this government spending got thrown at us? We all turned a blind eye because we got a $1,200 check in the mail. So that is where the inflation's coming from. There is no doubt about that. Okay? But like I said, that's another discussion. I wanted to say something about chemtrails tonight. I wanted to get it off my chest, man, because it pisses me off to no end to see our skies and our planet being polluted by these group of cabal leaders that, man, you know, they think they own the planet, and we are freaking, bugs under their shoe. You know, it doesn't matter if you are a Republican. It doesn't matter if you are a Democrat, dude. That is the dog and pony show. And that's the way it has always been, man. Ever since the JFK assassination, it's been nothing but freaking downhill globalist agenda, dude. Fighting wars for banks, global interests. I don't want to get into geopolitics either too much tonight. My throat's getting dry. But man, it does feel good to yell on the mic, and I'm passionate about these things, dude. Anybody that knows me knows that I've been talking about this for a long time. And I got a lot of things that I can say that will probably get me banned. Or taken down or whatever, dude. You know, everybody knows that 9/11 was an inside job. You know, it was 100%, and I hate to take it back to this, but it goes back to that. Because 9/11 was the big part of my life where I just started losing freedoms from a very young age, and it's been a shit show ever since. So it's still fresh for me. A lot of these younger kids out there, they didn't experience 9/11. You know, COVID was their big break to reality of what's really going on, who's really pulling the strings, and all the lies and deception, you know. Mine was 9/11, dude. And everything that came after that has been a shit show since. Just like I've mentioned about, weapons of mass destruction that George Bush and the gang swore Iraq had, and so we're invading Iraq, and it has been a shit show ever since. There's never any weapons of mass destruction there. Never. Not one, dude. All right. This has been a good show. I'm not going to make it too long, but man, this is some serious stuff, dude, and it needs talked about. And I'm not done talking about chemtrails. I'm going to come back on this subject. I'm looking for guests to talk about this subject. All right? I want to talk to some high-level people out there, man. I want to talk to some actual doctors. I want to talk to some actual scientists. All right? I want them on the phone. I want you calling into the show. Because, dude, we need to expose what's going on. All right? The New World Order's already here, bro. It's already here. We're living in it right now, dude. We were talking about Agenda 21. I was talking about Agenda 21 when I was 14 years old. We're past Agenda 21. We're 2022. Agenda 30 is next. That's big, man. Agenda 30 is going to change everything. You will own nothing and you will love it. Does that sound familiar? Dude, man. These subjects, I'm not trying to blackpill people. I'm not trying to give people fear. I don't like to push fear. But, dude, there is a reality that is happening around us that we have to participate in. Our souls have to participate in, man. And you're gonna be choosing eventually what you're gonna have to choose eventually what you want to do. You know, dude, I love my planet. I love this planet that we live on. I hate to see it be destroyed. You know, the bees are dying. We got a freaking global honeybee issue crisis that's been going on forever. The trees are dying. Look around at the trees. You know. Pollution, yeah, that's a problem too. But, what's funny about that is, the blame for everything always falls on us. You notice that? We're getting blamed for global warming. They're the ones spraying the freaking skies, dude. We get blamed for pollution, but yet they keep making the bottles. They keep producing millions and millions of bottles. Or billions or trillions or whatever, dude. But you know what I'm saying? Like, everything always falls on us, and then, it's our fault. Like, dude, no. It's the power structure at the top's fault. Let humanity live freely on this planet as it was designed to do. God, I'm done. All right, so everybody, I love you guys out there. I hope you have a great night. Great Friday tomorrow for you guys. And I'll be around, dude. We are all the resistance. We are all in this together and not alone. Sometimes it feels like we're all in this together and alone. And I get that. I feel that sometimes. Well, we're not, dude. It's okay to say, hey, man, it doesn't look right when a plane flies over, sprays shit everywhere, and then it literally just hangs out for hours and dissipates and then comes down. And then, up here, Lake Erie, when all those fish died under the ice, and they had scientists and stuff come in. This was a few years ago. And the official report, they found, they found a high concentrate of aluminum in the ice that year. When there's piles of fish on the beaches, if you remember. And they said that there was high concentration of aluminum, but the official report came out and said that the fish died. They got trapped under the ice. Right? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard, dude. Go look at how many chemtrails are over the lake. Dude, I'm really reconsidering swimming in the lake, letting my dog swim in the lake. I don't think I want her doing it anymore. All right. Everybody, this has been fun. I've had a fun time. But also, took it to a more serious level tonight, and that's important to do. Let's continue to speak up, speak out, and ask questions. I'm not done asking questions, dude. I want the freaking answers. Everybody, Swordfire X5 out. Have a great night.